everybody, and welcome to the Comedy Cellar Nightly Show. My name is Dave Juskow. So lovely to see you this Tuesday morning, Tuesday evening, Tuesday afternoon if you live in Los Angeles. I'll be next week. What?
Yep. Oh, you can't hear the music because you don't have the headphones on.
Oh, right. Anyway, great to see everybody. We're back in the studio this week, and then next week I'll be gone again. But I believe I've spoken to Alon, and he should be taking over the hosting duties with Mike. So, and my plan is to zoom in and at least do the football picks. That's exciting.
Yeah.
When I say exciting, I mean the most minimal amount of excitement. But so nice to see everybody. Yes, hello, Aunt Judy, Anonymous, a week late, Scruffy Bones, Marcy, Catalina. So nice to see everybody again. Oh my goodness. So, you know, when I see everybody in the chat room, it makes me extremely happy. So it is nice to see everybody. Marina Franklin will be joining us in about 15 minutes, not virtually, actually here in the studio, because if you happen to be in New York City this evening and happen to want to come down to the West Village, you would be able to see this quality show and quality lineup at 7:35 at, I believe, the Pussycat Lounge. I don't think it's the Underground. 7:35, listen to this lineup. Marina Franklin, Maddie Weiner, who, it is Weiner or Weiner? I want to say Weiner because it seems Weiner. Anyway, she's great. I met her recently. She killed it on my show. I told her I needed her to be a guest on this show. We'll get her on soon. Ryan Hamilton and Chris Redd. So that is a quality show that you'd be able to see right here, right where we are right now at 7:35. So Marina's going to join us just the way Nick did a couple of weeks ago. Then she's going to have to go and do the show. And that is exactly what you want on the Comedy Cellar Nightly Show, which used to be live from the table, which is done by Noam, the owner of this establishment, and Dan Natterman. And what that show used to be before COVID ruined everything and everyone is they would be at the comics table and people would come in and stop by and be in between their sets. And it was really cool. So if I can provide something like that, because it's a really great thing that doesn't exist anymore. I mean, sometimes it does for them, but I don't think they make a habit of it. And I don't make a habit of it, but I wish I did. That's who we have, an active comedian tonight, not just a washed up one like me. I mean, an active one, somebody who's actually performing comedy live, you know, like Mike. You know what I'm saying? These are people that actually want to do comedy, not a retired, washed up man like myself. Oh, what? Oh, no, come on in. How did you get in? I didn't hear the buzz. Marina's here, everybody. I was just talking about the show and how you're going to be on it and how great the show is at 7:35. Oh, right. She has to switch the microphones, Mike.
Okay. Just don't stand where you're standing right now.
Yeah, you're in my camera.
I was showing my haircut.
Yes. Interesting. I don't hate it.
No one asked.
But they didn't ask. I just got mine. I just got a little touch up. This one or this one?
Either one. Everyone.
I like when you're sitting there.
Oh, but don't stand.
Well, that's the camera right there. That was the issue. I mean, sit down in the chair you're going to sit in. Marina's here, everybody. She's just switching the mic up. You see, she's wearing a mask. She doesn't want to catch COVID. Can you blame her? Because it's going around again. Am I right?
Yes, and it's also because I have work this next 2 weeks, and I can't afford to get sick. You know, and I don't want to make other people sick. I know I sound like a goody two-shoe, but
No, you just sound like an idiot. There's no edge.
Like a responsible thing.
No one can hear you yet, though.
Anonymous just said, Marina, I saw you open for Sarah Silverman at the Beacon, and you were terrific.
Anonymous, thank you very much. You need a name.
We can't hear you talking in it. No, I'm just kidding. No, you're wearing a mask. I was making fun of that.
Keep talking, Marina.
Hey, Anonymous.
Keep talking.
Anonymous,
There we go.
Marina Franklin.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Good.
4, 5.
She said, thank you, Anonymous.
Thank you, Anonymous. You need a name.
We tell her that all the time. That's one of the reasons I don't know. You know, it's pissing me off. I feel like I know everybody on the thing, but I don't know Anonymous. It drives me nuts. I feel like these are friends
But then
on the
again,
chat room.
if you know Jessica, it's probably best to be anonymous forever.
I think she knows that as well. In fact, she just said, I prefer to be anonymous. And then a week late just said, she sang your name. So that's exciting.
Well, I sang anonymous.
Yeah, you sang her name. They were like,
This is what I do.
What an honor.
I go into song.
So we were just talking about the 735 show here. I don't know if you know Maddie Weiner. She's terrific. She's new. One of the new kids.
Yes.
Ryan Hamilton, Chris Red. That's a quality show.
That's the show I'm on?
That's the show you're on.
That is a quality show.
Yeah,
And I love all those people.
Yeah.
Maddie, I've met her. I didn't really officially meet her, but I hear she's terrific.
She's terrific. She was on my show last time. I met her a couple times. She was very nice.
Yes.
I think she has respect for the older folks.
Right.
And she crushed. It was very impressive. I wasn't sure.
Oh, okay.
You know?
You don't know her.
Right. I didn't know her, but she did really good. She was very
I
entertaining.
had an agent that I used to work with for colleges, and he was in the Cellar, and he goes, "Oh, good, they're using her. I'm so happy."
Really? Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's good. She's very young. And Anonymous just said, I saw in Mint Comedy Yamanika, Rachel, Marina, Jessica Kirsten, Ryan Hamilton, and Ari Shafir.
Oh, the Mints. Yeah.
Hi, Ange. Also, Marina, on October 5th, which is in 2 days, I guess that's Thursday? You will be at the Soul Joel's thing. Oh, it's tomorrow? No, today's the 3rd. Oh, I have.
Oh, yeah, Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday, you'll be at Soul Joel's in Pottstown, Pennsylvania.
In sunny
Pottstown, Pennsylvania.
It's inside of Sunnybrook.
I don't know what Sunnybrook
I
is.
guess I don't know either. I think it's like a mall or something, but it's inside of Sunnybrook and Pottstown. And I hear, from what I've heard, and I have the lovely comedian Lori Parliamentar.
That's his opening for you?
Yes. Lori, she asked me a while back.
Yeah, she's got balls. She asks everybody.
She has a car.
She's filming her special.
Yeah, and she's sweet. I like Lori.
I like her
too. Like one of my little, when she calls me every now and then, always like helping,
Yeah.
And she's funny. And they already know her. And she told me that they're really, outside of the Cellar, right? Which is what we're on right now. But like they really love comedy.
This place that you're performing.
Yes.
Well, I know
there's a guy named Joel. I didn't
know
Soul Joel.
That.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, no, that's why I told you when we do your podcast on Saturdays, not your podcast, but the preview of the podcast, that I said hello, because I haven't seen him in many years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't pick that up. I never listened to
I know you don't, because I talk too much. It's all right. He's he's a really nice guy. He used to be Mike Bichetti's manager.
Oh my God, he has to be a nice guy.
He's very nice. And Mike was just so mean to him. It was really funny. Anyway, and where else are you going to be besides Thursday? Besides the comedy
following week on the 12th, I am hosting. It's called Silent Springs in Boston. It's from doing Sarah's show actually in Boston. A young lady, Rachel Sarvey. She asked me would I be available to host their event for breast cancer prevention. This is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And they're honoring the person who found them, the founder, and it's her anniversary, and they're honoring her, and she's leaving, I believe. But she's one of the original individuals who actually finds what products that you're using that causes cancer in Boston. So all those labels that you get that this may cause.
Oh,
she's responsible for a lot, like flame retardants, all that stuff.
You're not allowed to use that word anymore.
Well, if it's with the sofa, you could use it or something, I guess.
Oh,
flame retardant.
Hey, stop it!
Flame
retardant. Trying to get us canceled?
Yeah, I had a hard time saying it for a while. Actually.
I know it's weird.
This
right?
is the first time I've said it fully.
I hate that I got to take that word back.
They have trained us quite well, these young kids, but if it's late in the airport, that's what they say. They say if it's late, it's retarded.
Yeah.
In the airport. Retardo. On the board. That's what it says.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I have never heard of that. Hello, Liz.
It's an actual word.
What's going on with the screen to the back?
Oh, sorry. I was trying to find the background, but it's not there anymore.
Liz is in Canada.
Hi. Oh,
yeah.
My haircut does look good.
It does look good.
I love it. I just got it done today because he was not available before I had a wedding to go to?
Well, I just got mine done today because he was available.
No, you did not. You got your hair done?
Well, I got it touched. I got a shape up.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I can get the sides and the back done, and that's better than the full haircut,
Nice. Well, you're always very handsome. Did you show them that picture of you?
Which one?
The one that
Oh,
you
the one
were
with the two girls?
It was such a good picture.
The one with the two girls?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I think I put it in the bonus show this week. If you are a patron of Just Guy in the City. But,
Yeah.
no, I
this
probably
is
should have
hot.
put
You
it on
look
this
like-
show. Yeah.
You look someone, someone you want to fuck with. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
it's like it also looked like I might have had money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looked like he could make deals. He's got plans around town.
It is a good picture, and it's funny. I
Everywhere.
showed it to my nephew. I'm like, "Look, I think I took a good picture." And he goes, "Who are those girls? They're hot." And I'm like, "You're not supposed to be looking at that." And I'm like, "What am I talking about? I would do the exact same thing. We're men. That's what we do." And speaking of which, let's show Mike the things that are in the topics of news today,
Okay.
if you want.
Ooh, McCarthy's out.
I just heard where I heard it from, the guy we have on the show, Liza Outlives, which is Liza Minnelli outlives Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy's thing. That's how I find out all my news.
Oh my god.
That's how I found out the Queen
Liza
died.
outlived-
He's so good at like getting the information. So I can't believe he got voted out. Why? Just because he was bipartisan? Because he was trying to do something good for once, and that's why they voted him out. This is so fucking sad.
Seems like it.
This is really,
But
really bad.
I don't
Things
really
are just going to
understand
get
it 'cause
worse.
It sounded like, ooh, who's that?
Well, that is Elizabeth Los Santos, and she is now being detained in Dubai. This is the kind of shit I told when Rachel was going over there. You better be careful over there, Rachel Feinstein, because the reason she got detained is, well, who knows? She was on a trip with
Oh,
her
that
friend.
top, that top
She
hot.
Well, you're not allowed to wear that in
Ooh,
Dubai. You know what I'm
ooh,
saying? Who
ooh.
knows what she was wearing?
The
She
emerald.
apparently touched one of the security guards, and I know what she had. She had surgery, so she had something on it, and they made her take it off. It was a mess, but now you got to be careful when you go there. It's not the place everybody thinks it is.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes,
it's
it
a
is.
Beautiful. I have friends who go there all the
It's
time.
you got to be careful, especially if you're
No,
Hebrew.
you've never been there, so how do you know?
She just said in the news it is not
did
the
she-
place that
but what
everybody
did she-
said,
but
because
we don't
there's a
know.
thing called Detained in Dubai. It's a site.
You have to. So
People are
first of
trying to
all,
get her
you
out.
You have to have someone on your show who's been there who can correct you on this because it's not.
I know it's. I want to go there too, but it's
you
it's
ask
still
Rachel?
very dangerous. Yes, it is full of. Yeah, and I was just nervous for her because sometimes it might be beautiful, it might be all those things you say, but you could get detained for any reason.
Well,
It's like going to
no,
Russia.
Well, stop being so American. Know where you're going before you.
I don't
go.
give a
she
shit
doesn't
if
look
I'm making
American.
fun of Dubai.
That top is very.
You weren't making fun of Dubai. You were just saying Dubai sucks.
Yes, there you go. I couldn't care less.
Well-
What are you taking the Arabs' side now?
Absolutely.
Oh, you're the worst.
I'm also on Marina's side, by the way.
Yeah, because
You guys are
because
fools.
from what I've heard, it is amazing and it's like beautiful and like they have so much to do and it's like it's not what.
Anonymous says if you go to the hospital there, they're not going to operate on a Jewish person. You got that right. See,
They're
that's the
not?
part people don't seem to get. Anyway, let's move on.
Is that true?
Yes, of course
How do
it's
you
true.
know that's true?
Because everybody knows that the Arabs hate the Jews. The end. It's like it's never going to change. They're trying. Everybody's trying to work it out. What are you going to do?
Well,
They can say things, but we need proof first.
What does he want? A hot dog?
Well, that's the thing. So this guy, this is his trial.
Angry.
He's angry at everything. Yeah, look at the next picture. I just took some angry pictures. Like he's yelling at everybody. He
I
really
can't
does look
read this.
insane.
Bigger letters, please.
It
font
clearly
size.
said extra cheese.
It's so funny that his followers don't care how insane he looks or acts. And if you go to the next picture, it reminded me of
But
that.
you could see, wait,
that
go
one.
back, go back. If you go
Does
back,
anybody know that
you
one?
see the sun in the background. He's like, maybe we messed up.
You think
see
that's
this-
Donald Trump Jr.?
That's his son in the background there.
I didn't
going,
know. You know that
"Ooh."
he reminds me of Hunter Biden. That's why I got confused.
Hunter Biden is sexy.
You think so?
They need to leave him alone because he is so sick. He could get it.
Wait, nobody knows that next picture. You don't remember that from MASH? That's what it
I don't
reminded
remember
me
it.
of.
I remember that.
Where Colonel Potter paints a picture. He's waiting for Charles to shut up, but he never does. So he takes a picture. It's in like every episode after the 5th season. Anyway, if you go to the next one, this is what Trump was showing everybody when he was on the thing. He's like, look, here's a picture. For some reason, he was presenting this photo for everybody to see that somebody drew. I swear.
Trump presented this?
Yes. He's like, now look, this is what I feel like right now. I'm being crucified.
Oh, well,
not
so
kidding.
then people just like entertainment. That's what it
Well,
is.
look, and he knows that. That's what makes him kind of a genius.
I mean, he is really
And speaking of genius, look at the next picture. That girl that he has.
apparently not very happy.
Why
Well,
is Joe DeRosa sitting there?
Oh, that does look like Joey
It does.
Rosa.
Well, that girl is Alina Habba. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the last name correctly, but I mean, she's gorgeous. And of course, that's exactly who I would have sitting next to me. She's an attorney.
She looks miserable.
Well, but look at her. She's like, not only is she an attorney and she's a professional, but she's like pursing her lips, like, like a hot girl does on Instagram.
Because if you have to defend this man, if you've lost all sense of morality. I mean, everyone who's worked for him has been locked up.
I know. It's weird that she's
It's
okay
like, why
with
do you
this.
want to be in that club or cult?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Go to the next one, Mike. See, that's what I think. She looks just like Jennifer Love Hewitt.
No, don't insult Jennifer Love Hewitt like that.
Joe DeRosa had an eventful skank fest. In his case, what happened at Vegas really didn't stay in Vegas. Do you know what that means?
Oh yeah.
What happened?
Well, go watch Legion of Skanks.
We have to watch.
You
it?
can't tell us.
Well, I mean, I can. It's kind of.
Is it bad?
Yeah, is it bad? We
Yeah,
like
I mean, it's kind of. They had a transsexual woman.
Give him something.
No, he gave her some. He made her erect.
See, this
is that weird, or I mean,
I just don't know how far
okay,
you want to get into it,
Mike.
So.
You're at a place called Skank Fest. How is that a bad thing? Isn't that kind of an anything goes thing in this day and age? If you can still pull off that Skank Fest is popular.
I mean, the rest of it's just comedy. So
I know, but it's called Skank Fest, and somehow it still exists in 2023. Wouldn't that be a place where you could get it?
I used to use that word so much when I was a teenager.
We
when
all
I would see
did.
a girl that I couldn't stand, I go, "Ill skank."
We all did. That's what I'm saying. The fact that this is such a popular thing, it's a miracle. So it seems like anything would go there. I can't believe he got in trouble. I'm surprised. And we all like Joe, and that's I hope he's not in any kind of trouble.
Joe DeRosa?
Yeah.
No, there's not in trouble. It was funny.
Oh,
It was
okay.
funny.
It was
Like-
very progressive.
Oh,
actually,
good.
what happened.
Like-
Okay, that's what I thought. It's called Skank Fest. Be prepared.
No, the idea that he gave a transsexual person a hand job is.
Oh, is that what he did?
That's modern day.
Basically.
We
That's
gave him a
very
hand.
pro-
I thought he
very
just somehow.
progressive.
Wow, that is
for
progressive.
Joe.
That is. I would not have.
Yay, Joe!
Wow, I didn't like that.
Would you do that?
No, because I'm not gay.
But you don't have to be. You
I
maybe you
can't-
just
no.
want to give someone
No.
enjoyment.
Believe me, I have been there.
That
I have
is-
gone down this road. I'm not married at this age. I'm like, am I gay? Am I gay? I've really studied it.
I know we have too.
I don't think I am.
You're not sure?
I'm pretty sure. I don't want to. I don't want to hold anybody's penis.
Oh, you're
I
not.
wanna do
Oh, yeah,
anything
you
with it.
can't be if you don't want to hold it.
Yeah,
Have you ever held it? You've held your own.
my own. Yeah.
But how about someone else's?
No, why would I do that?
See, no, then you're not.
No, I even have
But
trouble
you
watching.
like attractive people.
I do like attractive men. I like attractive women, obviously, but an attractive boy. Sometimes I'm like a girl gushing. I'm like, hi, like I want to be their friend. I mean, who's really good looking? That
My ex.
right? I was so all over him,
He's
right?
like modeling now too, and it
Yeah, her ex
looks
was like a British guy,
so
and he was very
attractive.
handsome, and I was just
didn't work
like,
out.
yeah.
But my God, I think he's modeling like full time again, and I will admit, and if he listens to this, I have no shame because I have no feelings anymore.
No, he's still
But-
mad at me for me,
But his pictures, his current photos, oh my God. Like someone was like, is he still a comedian? Because you can't be this hot.
Yeah.
Can we? Well, except for like Matt Rife. I guess Matt Rife is considered hot, right?
Yeah.
Well, I love hanging out with hot guys and hot girls. I mean, it's just, you just want to be seen with them. It's the same thing as hanging out with a hot girl, like if
I
you're with
saw
a hot guy.
at a wedding party on Saturday, and I thought I was the only one. And as he walked across the dance floor, I looked, and every other girl had the same idea I had. But
Really?
guess who got the number?
Who, Evelyn?
No, Marina.
Really?
Frank. Yeah.
You have a picture of this guy?
I
Can you
don't.
show it
He's
right
not.
now?
He's weird. He's not on Instagram.
Ooh,
He's not on social media.
I wonder if
Even
that's
so
is
attractive.
that good or a bad sign?
I think it's wonderful.
Interesting.
I
Anonymous
know.
says Mike Suarez is hot. We know Anonymous likes Mike, but we'll never know because we don't know who she is. If we go to the let's go to the other pictures again. You see that that next girl, that's the girl that's Trump celebrating her 39th birthday. That's the attorney.
He looks like, they say that he's having trouble like speaking. That's why he's not doing these engagements where
Really? You think
Yeah.
you mean just
like it's
something's wrong?
yeah.
Like a medical condition.
Right.
Like
yeah.
that Joe
Yeah.
McConnell or whatever.
Joe Biden.
Mitch McConnell. Oh, and Biden too.
Yeah. So
Mitch
they say,
McConnell's the best example,
they
right?
say it's Trump is or
What do you think? That's part of a
is
stroke?
that his name? Yeah, it's age related.
Well, of course.
But they're saying that they're seeing he's messing up. He's saying some things, but they've kept it out of the press.
I'm worried about Biden. I am worried about this guy running.
I don't know why, because the president doesn't do anything.
I know, but there's some you can tell he's
It's everyone else. It's the
not
cabinet.
speaking right, and he is the figurehead.
Yeah, well, you know what? Just get some recordings ahead of time. Okay.
Brilliant. Let's go to the next one. Of course, some of you might know that on Sunday, the Jets played the Kansas City Chiefs in the Taylor Swift Bowl.
And she's for the
Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
It was horrible. There was so many Chiefs fans there. It was awful. But then the Jets kind of taught them a lesson. But of course, these are the Super Bowl champs. And this slide at the end of the game, which would have covered the spread, Mike, because I took the Chiefs that week just in case, right? I got burned in every way. Remember, I said, well, it'll be great if the Jets win. I'll take the loss, but they just covered the spread. That apparently, that slide, he didn't go for a touchdown when he could have, cost people $80 million in betting, they said.
What?
I know you don't care, but
$80 million.
$80 million. It was a swing where they would have covered the spread if he had just gone 1 yard further, and he was being polite by just sliding down. But that doesn't help anybody, and people hate it when people do that. They did, Marcy. They did okay. They didn't embarrass themselves. How about that? And now this cutie pie Zach Wilson is getting a little bit of praise, but we'll see what happens next week. If you go to the next one, this happened yesterday in Monday Night Football. This guy got sacked 11 times.
Is he okay?
They kept putting him out there. I think he is, but you can see his coach screaming at him. He's like, "What is the matter with you?" Because he had just threw an interception. He what?
Do you know that I'm standing next to you?
Well, look at the next one. You can't really tell, but he just threw that notepad. He just threw that. No, he's screaming at him, and he threw that pad. Like the iPad.
Doesn't look like that. Looks like he's like giving him a massage.
You can't tell. He's absolutely not. He's letting him have it.
Giving him an
It's
ear
really kind of
massage.
sad. You feel bad for the guy, but the Giants got crushed yesterday. I was there.
You were at the game?
I went to the game, and it was and so then if you go to the next one, oh wait, there must be one in between. No,
who is this?
Oh, I thought I had this one. All right, well there was. Maybe it's at the end. This next one, it's okay. This is in the news today. It's a grandmother, her mother, and her granddaughter.
Yeah, they all look good.
Don't they look great? The grandmother's on the left, the granddaughter's in the middle, and the mother is on the right. Isn't that fascinating?
Yeah, they're all.
The grandmother is like a she exercises and teaches exercise.
I'm glad they're showing this though, because you don't have to like give up as you get older. I love
that's what her thing on the left is saying. That's
there's
her.
Been so much like encouragement to be whatever size you want to be, but let's also do the other part of it, which is it is also good to be healthy and fit as you get into your older age, because what happens is I'm starting to come back down from my weight gain, but I plan to my whole goal into my next 10 decades, years or whatever, is to look like that grandmother right there. Not like her, but like, be fit.
Yeah.
That's incentive right
there. Well, that's too fit.
No, she's probably like, listen.
I mean, that I don't know. I don't know whether I could date somebody like that. It's too muscular for me. I'd be embarrassed.
No, as you get older though, it either goes one way. It's not like, it's either strong or not strong.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because the thing is, you got to keep going.
If you go to the next one, I think the next one
He
is
could
the.
take you down.
Yeah, I know. Oh no! What? Oh, I guess I had one. I thought I had one. I thought I had. Oh, maybe I put it in the other thing. Fans were booing. Taylor Swift had her. Had an ad. Yeah, last night. I mean, something's going on because I saw it and they had an ad and people were just booing because they've had it
Because
with Taylor Swift.
She's influencing the game on some level.
In a way, that's why. I mean, Mark, you know, this guy Charles Kelsey, who she's dating, his shirts, his jerseys went up 40%. You know, they
His
outsold.
ex-girlfriend was black.
Is that true?
I saw a photo of her.
But people think it might be a scam because it's just like now they're advertising her movie coming out all of a sudden on the NFL. I mean, I'm sure they're taking advantage of it, but I don't know. It's really weird. So people were just booing yesterday because they just had it. You know, you can't blame them.
They don't want influencers in sports.
I don't know why. I mean, this is getting a whole younger generation interested in football, so it's not a bad thing. I mean, all these girls, these 15-year-old girls came to watch the Jets play, even though they were rooting for the Chiefs, but they were all, you know, all coming. They were tailgating. The Swifties were tailgating in the lot, just like I would. But, you know, us old men don't want 15-year-old girls there.
Because they don't really care about the sport.
They don't care.
And that's what we're against.
But no, it doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't know. It's just, it is weird that now they advertise her, you know, her movie coming out and everything. The whole thing is strange.
It's a PR.
I wonder if she'll be in Minnesota next week.
But
you know?
they love her. I mean, you know, and she is dating the guy, right?
We don't know. They keep saying allegedly dating. Nobody knows for sure. It's weird. People still think it might be a publicity stunt. I don't know.
I just know I saw his ex-girlfriend who was black, and apparently she didn't get no money.
Well, why would she if she was...
I was like, apparently she ain't getting nothing. She ain't getting no money. Because I saw someone post on the Shade Room, and they were like, see, sisters, every time you think you won't get something from a white man, it ain't always true.
I didn't know he was well, I guess he must have been dating somebody.
Yeah, she was cute too. She was really cute.
Why wouldn't she be? You know, it's like you ever see his brother? His brother's not handsome at all, I don't think. He plays for the Eagles. So that was the other thing. You know, if you were watching football this week, the mother was in Philadelphia for the 1:00 games with, who was her guest? Jake from State Farm.
Oh, I love Jake from State Farm.
I know, but it's weird. Why is she? I mean, the whole thing is this publicity stunt. She's sitting with Jake from State Farm. He's dressed in the State Farm outfit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then at 8:00 she goes, you know, up the turnpike to the Meadowlands where she's sitting with Taylor Swift. And wait till you see. I'll show you those pictures later. It's you got to leave at 7, right? I mean, to do the show.
Well,
You have a little more
go
time?
eat.
Okay. So let's move on for a second. Let's make the picks, Mike. Let's see how we did last week. The top 5. Okay. Or let's play the let's play the music.
Is it too late for me to start watching?
What, football?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's only the 4th week.
Okay.
Look at last week's results. There they are. Nobody did well. Mike and I both got what? Why did I say 2? Oh, 2, right? Because I see the Seahawks in the bottom. Everybody got 2. We stink. The Dolphins, Mike, what the fuck happened? The Bills crushed them. That was the Dolphins scored 70 points 2 weeks ago, and then they got crushed by the Bills last week. The Eagles didn't cover. Washington should have won that game. The Jets did cover, did not see that coming. Mike did, and the Seahawks crushed the Giants. We all saw that coming. You see, Tom Papa only got 2 as well. He was our guest last week. You are our guest picker this week, Mike. If you can put up the chart, we will make our top 5 picks. That's not the right one. Mm-hmm. This is the Microsoft Word one for you. I wasn't saying that like that, Mike. I was saying you can't handle a PowerPoint. So we're gonna make the picks this week. I can't remember what was up there first, but I know it's going to be good. That can't be right. Is that how you what?
This is what you sent me.
No. Put it in the layout mode, Mike. You just have to change the mode. I didn't know you have a limited version of.
They don't have a Microsoft Office on.
Oh,
this.
you
It's
got
like
to
any
be kidding.
PowerPoint.
Wait, but go to view. It doesn't let you put it in a different. I thought we did this last year. That's why I made it in Word. You said it was cool.
I mean, it's gonna work better in Word on this thing.
It what?
It'll work better on Word than on.
Oh, that sucks.
Because the
I
PowerPoint
put
is
so
just
much
a viewer.
time into it. I had to really see that picture of you I had up there.
Oh yeah, that's an old picture. That's like when I first started doing comedy.
Yeah, I know. I thought it would be funny.
That's like
That
I'm
was
like
your old hair before you. That's when you had the cornrows.
in my 20s.
Yeah, let me see what I can
It's
do.
almost 30 years ago.
Yeah. Remember the first day when you got it cut this way, and I was so crushed, and you
This was
said you
the
were
first
keeping it
day.
real. Well, I think I was there the first day you got it cut like this. I remember I loved that old look.
Oh yeah, a lot of white people do.
That's the one that's on the cellar, the picture downstairs in the cellar when you walk in.
White people love some straight hair.
Yeah.
They can't, when you're look, my manager I remember at the time was like, "Oh, this is hot." I was like, "Yeah, of course it is. I've been fighting it for years, standing my ground."
Yeah, I guess if that was 30 years ago, we've been friends a long time. It couldn't have been 30. It must have been a little less than that.
Maybe 25.
Yeah, maybe 25, you think? We've been friends a long time. That's nice.
Yeah, it is nice. People like to tell me about my best friend.
Mike, are you getting it ready? Or should you just tell us the thing? And what is the format I should be using so you can do it? I can't remember.
This doesn't have all the features for Word, so this is a slightly better version than what we had before.
Oh, that's much better. It just doesn't have all the stuff I put together.
Fans listening to this?
Well, yeah, we have the chat room going.
Oh, hey guys.
Yeah, it's live. I picked up Gary Goldman's book last week. Looking forward to reading it so much.
Oh, Elizabeth, thank you.
What did she say? You're a patient woman.
He also said that.
All right, well, let's make these. God, this is a mess here, but well, I guess let's do the best we can. This chart shouldn't look like this, but I usually have it all nice and beautiful. Mike, are you able to? Oh,
Douglas brought it up on his show, but didn't tell the entire story. What was your?
Well,
intro?
Mike, that was Mike. They're talking about Mike.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
We'll do it after the picks.
Okay. Are you able to delete some of those?
I don't know, Dave.
All right. So
I didn't make this. So
all right, I'll figure it out. You don't. Oh, should have a pen.
I'll figure it out.
All right. Well,
I don't know what.
I'm going to go first. We're picking between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Bills. I'm going to take the Bills minus the 5.5 points because. Oh, good. You can just delete that right there. It goes. See, I'm taking the Bills. Although I think it's not that many points. Jacksonville played good last week. The Bills are just on another level. Mike,
I'll go with the Bills. They seem like they're doing a great job, and I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. So,
Marina, do you think the Buffalo Bills, who are really playing well, or the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to win?
I didn't even know they had some Jaguars.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with you guys because so I'm gonna go with the Bills.
We know nothing. You saw we got 2 right last week.
Well, the Jaguars, Jacksonville. I don't like that place.
There you go. That's how we usually pick too. That's what I was hoping you were going to say.
The Bills is from where?
Buffalo, New York.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go Bills.
All right. So everybody's picking the Bills.
Yep.
Good. Now we go to the Tennessee Titans and the Colts. Colts played an amazing game last week, and they have an interesting quarterback, and the Titans are always pretty good. We're talking about Tennessee and Indianapolis. So it's basically go with City.
Because my friend dated one of their players.
Oh, so that's the kind of picking we like.
I do know that they normally have strong. they do pretty well.
They do.
I do know that.
It is true. Yes, good. That's the right way to pick
My friend
because
Brad Hopkins used to play.
the best people who are
B-Hop.
get paid for this don't know what they're talking about. So that's the better way to pick.
Do you remember B-Hop, Brad Hopkins?
No. Do I?
He played for the Tennessee Titans, and then
Why would I
Houston
know
was
him?
The Houston Oilers. What is it?
Yeah, that's how'd you know that?
I told you because
They used to be the Houston
someone that
Oilers.
my friend dated.
Oh, you're asking if I knew Brad Hopkins as a football player?
Yes.
No, I don't know. But yeah,
Okay.
they used to be the Houston Oilers. They
Yes.
turned into the Tennessee
He
Titans.
played for the Tennessee Titans.
All right, so Marie's going with Tennessee. I am going with Indianapolis
Oh,
because I think they're playing really interesting football, and they have, unlike the Jets, who can't seem to find a quarterback, they have a quarterback of the future. I think. Mike, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with the Titans.
All right,
Mm.
and what is the? I see Colts. Marcy's picking Colts.
Yeah, they're all going Colt. The people who have
I
voted
see a
have
week
Colts.
late Tennessee.
And then someone else.
We
said
can come
Colts.
back to it if you want.
Well, it's 2-1 Colts.
All right, so they'll pick Colts. Okay, here's the Giants at Miami. I don't know after last night who the fuck would pick the Giants. I'm definitely going Miami. I mean, that's a big spread, but Miami's got to be embarrassed after last week. The Giants stink. I'm definitely taking Miami. These are the Dolphins we're talking
I
about.
do feel so sorry for the New York Giants.
Why?
What was that guy who he sprained his ankle or something?
No. You're thinking of the Jets
Oh,
and
that's
Aaron
right.
Rodgers.
Oh, he is so sexy.
I think so too.
I love
I
me
worship
some Aaron
him.
Rodgers. Oh my god.
Yeah. It's very sad what
Who
happened
was
to
he
him.
with?
Well, he was with Olivia Munn for a while, and I don't know who he's with now.
Woo, woo.
Mike, I'm going Dolphins.
Okay.
What about you?
Dolphins.
I'm gonna go with the Dolphins again.
Yeah, I can't imagine it. What do you think, Marina?
Yeah, I have to go with the. You know what? No, let's be positive. Let's go with New York.
All right. Yeah, New York can lose the game and still win this game we're playing here because the Dolphins have to beat them by 11. So this is a good choice.
Okay, I didn't know.
You're also getting some points. Oh, Anonymous says Miami 2017. Nice. Everybody's picking Miami.
I know, but
in the chat room.
Got to go with the.
No, they were doing Billy Joel comments.
Oh.
Okay, the next one is Kansas City against Minnesota. What?
I did the wrong one.
It's possible. Wait. Oh, you picked the wrong one. Got it. It's possible that Taylor Swift could be going to Minnesota. They're on the road. I don't know if that affects the game. Right now, she's 2-0 when she shows up. I'm going KC. Fuck Minnesota. They played the Panthers yesterday and got a win. I'm going KC, Mike.
Okay.
What about you, Marina? You talking about the Super Bowl champs?
Kansas City is not the Super Bowl champ.
They are.
They are.
And they're the Taylor Swift people.
And that's Taylor Swift against Minnesota.
Right.
Minnesota Vikings. Is that what they're called?
Yeah. That's good.
Oh, that's so funny. Look, I'm getting this down. I think Kansas City. They seem to be on a hot streak.
Well, they are. They're
but
great.
That's usually when it sort of goes in a different.
Not for them. They're not even having a Super Bowl hangover besides that first game.
All right, let's go with Kansas.
Okay.
Kansas City.
Marina's going Kansas City. Mike, what are you going to say?
I'm gonna go Kansas City as well.
All right. And then what is the chat room saying? They don't say anything yet. So we'll wait on them. And then finally, was this the Sunday night game? Oh, everybody's going Kansas City, Mike.
Yeah.
This is a Sunday night game. The San Francisco 49ers against the Dallas Cowboys. I believe it's in San Francisco. I am all in on San Francisco, Mike. What do you think, Marina? The 49ers
the
against
Cowboys.
Keith Robinson's team.
I know. That's why I could hear Keith yelling in my ear. You pick the Cowboys.
That's
You
right.
always go with
You
the
pick
Cowboys.
against them. I'm going to show them this clip.
You always go with the Cowboys.
So that's what you're going to do?
But I know they're stinky. Dude.
They're not stinky, but
They're not stinky.
well, they're definitely not stinky, but they're strange.
I'm gonna go with the Cowboys.
All right. Marina's going with the Cowboys. Mike, what about you?
I'll go Cowboys as well.
He's going Cowboys too. And looks like the chat room's going with the Cowboys. Except for Marcy.
No, they're going more Niners, I think.
Oh, well, whatever you think.
It seems like it's even.
All right, let's just get this off here and I'll figure it out tomorrow what whatever happened here, and I'll figure out another way to bring it. Is the PowerPoint better, Mike?
I don't know. I got to figure out what I'll figure something out for this computer.
You know, I specifically asked you way in advance. God damn it. You know how much time I put into this?
Stop
Look how
being-
crappy it looks.
Don't be difficult.
No, it's just it's such a bummer. I want everything to look professional.
Operative word 2024.
What? Mike, can you also put up the sheet from last week with our stats with Nick Griffin?
Yep, getting that right now.
And then we'll go over some slides I put together today.
I
We have
see
plenty
some
of
of
time.
my people over here on your show. Mike Dickatoo. I caught you.
Don't yell at Mike. Fight him, Mike. Don't yell at Mike. Has done nothing wrong. Mike is the best. They hate me in this chat room. It's like they love Mike. They hate me. There's our things. Nick Griffin
Thank
is
you,
winning
guys.
this week. He went 10-6. I went 10-6. Mike went 7-9, and Marcy went 8-8 again. But that's what was happening. That's our status so far in week 4 for all the games. And now, Mike, we can do the slide presentation.
Oh yeah. Oh, did you want to hear that thing or no?
What thing?
The Shangelis thing that they're talking about.
Oh, sure. Should we put on our headphones?
No. I mean, it was the thing you wanted me to explain.
Oh, yes. Oh, sorry. I thought you were playing something.
So the Friday night spot, we had they just have people go up. You bring each other up in one of the rooms, and I was going up before James Mattern. 2 people before me was Kareem Green, and he ended the show, even though there was 5 more people,
What?
Oh no.
How'd you do that?
because he wasn't paying attention. He was like, they didn't tell me there's anyone else. I was like, you mean the guy you met who they said was next, whose name you got?
Guy? Who is that guy?
He's just a comic. He just wasn't paying attention.
What an
It
asshole.
was pretty funny. I thought overall it was pretty funny. So half the room kind of leaves. It's already late.
Oh,
It's
no.
late. It's just it's not that big a deal.
But was he the MC?
There wasn't an MC. Everyone brings each other
What an
up.
asshole.
No, it's fine.
You're being too polite. Go on.
The situation, it was not that big a deal. Because what I did was
Made a
probably worse.
mistake?
Huh?
He just made a
He just made a mistake. I think he wasn't paying attention when he got introduced to the guy. I think he was he thought it's being introduced to somebody. He didn't know it was he's supposed to bring him up. So me and Mattern, I put so much in there. Mattern's kind of in a bad mood because the room's kind of empty. We're all kind of tired because it's like 11:30 at this point,
Mm.
and the crowd's kind of dead.
Ooh.
And so everyone's going up. We're all doing okay. 3 people later, it's me, and I'm supposed to bring up James. So I go up, I do my set, and Shane Gillis had canceled. Everyone has heard about it that afternoon. It was kind of a lot of people there were kind of bummed about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I brought up James as Shane, and but I made it like kind of a big deal. Guys, we thought he canceled, but he just got here.
Oh no, that probably pissed people off too.
No, they were laughing. The audience, like, they thought, oh my god, it's only again. There's like 15 people in the room.
Uh-huh.
And they all, and then I was like, no, I'm sorry, guys, that took too long. He just left. And then they laughed because they realized and then I brought up James, and James was not happy with it when I did
Well,
it.
I was going to say, James couldn't have been happy with that.
No, but the audience loved it. And afterwards it was fine. But it made
I'm
James
gonna-
very fired up, and it made like his set, I think, way better because he was
I think that,
yelling about it.
if-
It was a good time.
Yeah,
I guess.
usually anger makes for funny.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It went from being an unmemorable who cares about this hour to the like a moment everyone
Was it
kept talking about.
televised or something? How does everybody know
No.
about it?
Mint streamed some of the podcasts over the weekend.
You were on the Mint screen?
Some of the podcasts were streamed on Mint, so people were talking about the incident.
Oh, you mean like the Bobby Kelly one and stuff?
Yeah, more people were talking about DeRosa than what I did though.
Okay.
So
I see. I didn't know it was happening. Well, I think everybody's at fault here. So that's the end of
This is fun.
Skankfest.
We're just having fun.
Mike, you ruined Skankfest. Just admit it.
Yep.
Single-handedly.
Skank oil.
Skankfest.
That's when we really didn't like someone. We would call them skank oil. Skank.
Well, that's why Attell's first album, Skanks for the Memories,
Oh,
greatest
Skank.
album
Oh,
of all
that's
time.
Right.
Yeah.
All
It's one of the greatest comedy albums of all time.
Yep.
Yep. Ready.
All right.
You know what I'm talking about. Here we start. Did you know there was a Republican debate last week?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the
you
one that
did?
I'm saying that Trump didn't show up to because they
Oh.
were afraid. They were saying that they're nervous that he's gonna mess it up. Like he should have showed up to this one.
Of course he should have. Why didn't he?
Because he can't talk.
You really think it's that bad, huh?
I think so. They've just put a gag order on him. He can't talk about the judges anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Can you imagine?
No, I can't imagine. And you know he's going to
He's
blow it.
gonna make
That is
facial
gonna-
expressions.
I didn't even know there was a Republican debate. Did I say convention? or
Yeah, because
debate?
people don't really like, they're just not as exciting as Trump. People like to see a train wreck.
Oh, that's for sure. I like that girl in the end.
Yeah, and there's proof that she's like doing very well because he's attacking her.
Oh,
Trump-
really?
Yeah, he's attacking.
I thought, and she was one of his supporters. I guess
yeah,
that's the way it
she's
works.
doing very well.
I like her. Anyway, go to the next one, Mike,
She's
please.
reasonable.
I'm sorry I yelled at you before,
She's a reasonable.
but I wasn't yelling at
lady.
you. I was.
She's a
upset about the
reasonable
whole-
okay.
lady until she says if
feel
he's
bad about it.
the candidate, she will stand behind him. Then she loses my whole.
Well, what's she
But
going
I'm
to do?
not a
That's what you're supposed to
Republican,
do.
so I don't care.
So this is, of course, the strike for the auto workers in Detroit. I'm talking about all the auto workers. This is a real strike, people. Go to the next one, Mike. I mean, that's why it's like.
Look at Joe's face. Did
I
you
mean, look at the beautiful people that
you
were
see
striking
Joe's
here.
face though? Look, I think Joe
Joe
would
Biden.
rather be at the actors' strike.
Yeah, of course he would. Yeah, I forgot he was even there.
Who's that guy up there talking so long? Ugh,
He's taking my.
this is not an actor's strike.
Exactly. Maybe that's where he thought he was. Yeah. If you go to that next one, Mike, again, it's like, look at these beautiful
Ooh, look at those
people.
legs.
Right. I know it's like a hot
He'd be
girls.
Smiling. You should
Look
have.
at-
You should have put Joe in there smiling.
This is why. I'm obviously for it. It affects us. It affects you and me. But I mean, it was like a joke almost that we're supposed to feel
Well,
bad.
they got what
When
they
you
wanted.
have, yeah, exactly. You have the auto strike. You go to the next picture, Mike. I mean, they're having fun.
And-
they're having a party online.
Well, first
These
of all-
poor people who make nothing what these people make are desperate and living in Detroit.
That's not true. First of all, the writer's strike and the actor's strike is two different strikes. The writer's
Yeah.
strikes usually don't look like as good as the one you just showed. Writers don't get off their asses. They're usually like out of shape.
Yeah, I know, but still,
they
but a
got
lot of the
writers' abs.
people who were, but now girls that look like that, right now, it's
No,
not
that's
like
from
the
the
old
strike.
days.
That's from 100 days of walking. That's a workout. I did a strike and I was like, oh, this could be my gym for like a month. Just doing
Really? I didn't know they were walking in New
It's
York.
a
Here it
lot,
seems they're
yeah.
walking. What's
You-
the next
you
one,
walk
Mike?
around.
Oh yeah, there it is again. That's like, look at these pretty people. Maybe that is the actors. Oh, right. That must be the actors one because I think that's a cast of
Yeah,
something. And they all
SAG.
got to. Right. Well, SAG after, right? Oh, the other one would be the WGA.
WJ is the writers, yeah.
Yeah, it's just so funny.
But
It's
it's
like you're looking at
amazing.
those poor Detroit workers, and then you're seeing just these pretty
No, but
people all
the
smiling, having a good
lesson-
time.
You're
What
right.
is the lesson? I mean,
The lesson is that no one's happy with their job.
right. Well, we know that.
And
But-
so it's like, the writer's strike was joining with other unions. It's all about unions this year.
I know. It's just like you have these people. They have a job. Like they were on a TV show.
You're just
They're
jealous of
striking-
these working actors. You
Well,
leave them alone.
maybe, but I'm just saying,
You
it's
in
like,
the
you know,
union?
I mean, this is a good job to be on strike for. They're
Mhm.
excited to go. And the other people, even when they win, they still got to go back to making cars. I mean, it's I don't know. I can't
But
believe nobody's
hopefully-
taking my side in this. It's like
no, it's not.
everyone I've ever spoke to, like, no, you don't understand. The actors and the writers strike is very important. I'm sure it's very important. I know it is, but it's like, I don't think we're understanding when real people go on strike.
Well, those guys who are, I
These
do-
people are all living their dream once the strike goes back to normal.
Yeah, but you choose. It's a choice.
I
If
don't
you-
think those
did you
people in
choose-
Detroit have a
if you
choice.
chose to make cars,
And they didn't choose it. Just sometimes these are the things we're handed
but
in
they're
life.
fighting for their rights, and that's what's important.
I'm never going to believe that. I'm sorry.
Listen, AI is taking over anyway.
Thank God. It's great. I
And
just
you
tried
know,
it for the
the-
first
the-
time yesterday. It wrote this entire episode.
It did.
Everything I'm saying is from AI.
AI was helping someone write a question for me. Someone was trying to give me a question for my interview for the breast cancer awareness thing, and they just wanted to see what would Marina say, and the AI came back. She would make it funny, but also very thoughtful.
I was
You
making.
do not go past that comment. That is such an amazing comment. AI is king.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm saying. It's I was
Stop
testing it
that.
out for the first time on Saturday. I gave it a try because I really didn't understand it at all, and I was trying to make an assignment for the kids for the final exam, that I teach,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just like, I wonder if this would work. And I put it in, and I'm like, I had to stop it because it just kept coming up with stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, how are they not using this in class, and why wouldn't they? Because the whole thing is you take it and then you would tweak it, to make it your own. I guess who
The thing
cares?
is original thought is gone.
Oh, that's gone. Yeah, I agree.
Like if you can write an email and AI, I've done this. AI offers better suggestions to you, formalizing or elaborating or minimizing your email.
This is exactly what happened with internet porn.
And I was like, what?
Now we just, guys, we used to download information and use our brains to come up with stuff, and now you don't need it. And I think this is why a lot of women are having trouble with men.
Oh, they do say that porn, they haven't scientifically proven it, but they say it damages your brain.
It absolutely does. I can't stop thinking about it all day long.
Do you watch porn still?
Yeah.
Even now?
I am a man, kind of.
Like, do you watch it on your phone or on the computer?
Never on the
Or do
computer.
you sketch it out? You heard it from those days.
Oh, sketch it out. No, I have it on VHS.
Oh,
No, I'm
shit.
kidding. I do, but I should get rid of
VHS
all
is
the.
where it used to look real sketchy.
I still have
Speaking
DVDs.
of skanky.
Yeah.
Oof.
Well, they cut out the music now. They used to have, it was always music, and they cut that all
love
out.
the music.
I
Bow,
hated the music. It was just, yeah, exactly. They cut out the bomb chicka bow.
Yeah, that was great stuff.
Nope. Now it's all silent. It's all just the moaning and
I guess
groaning.
it's cheaper.
I don't think it even had to do with that. I think realized it was distracting and it was taking away. I like it better without the music. In fact, when they have music starts and I'm like, I hope they stop this, and they do. It's distracting. Men are stupid, and they can only concentrate on one thing.
But that's a
They can't
whole-
have the music in the background. You must concentrate like this, whereas women can multitask, so they can handle all of that. But porn is made mostly for
for
men.
men. But there's a whole industry like we were talking about gone now. Those people should strike.
Porn music.
Porn music.
You're right.
People should strike.
Whoever invented the bomb chicka bow.
Because there's got to be a whole. There has to be a whole industry of people who made music for.
I
porn.
have old porn 80s music still stuck in my head.
Yes,
That
I'm
still
listening to it
turns
right
me
now.
on if I hear that it sounds like something from there. Like I get excited. I'm like, oh, I gotta find that tape. Let's move on, Mike. So we're gonna get her out of here. Yep, there she is. That was at the Chiefs Bears game. Her first thing there. Look how excited she is. And if you go to the next one, I think that's the next one is, yes, that's the Jets game. This is from Sunday. Okay, check out this array of people that wouldn't be at a Jets game normally.
Jack.
You're talking about Taylor Swift on the left, Pat Mahomes' wife next, Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and Hugh Jackman.
Huge, yeah, huge.
That is they don't usually appear at Jets games. I promise you that.
You know what is interesting is that we love to capture celebrities just hanging out. Like it's so
We still do. Yeah.
interesting for people.
Yeah.
Like just and I still want to be that person that's like there, but I would not have the right expression.
Right. You mean when you're in the booth?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they all look good still.
Oh, they look amazing.
Like,
I
there's not-
thought it was Ryan Reynolds because they kept cutting to him and he kept talking to her. And but then I was like, it looks like Ryan Reynolds. But I'm like, why would Ryan Reynolds be there? Why would Ryan Reynolds
maybe
be there?
Hugh Jackman's on it.
Well, Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds are in Deadpool 3 together. So I guess that's their combination. I think they just filmed it or are filming it. So I guess that's why they're together, because it just makes no sense that Hugh Jackman's there for something, or Ryan Reynolds. I mean, is Taylor Swift friends with Ryan Reynolds and Blake
Like, we know
Lively?
people who like can't let a bad picture go. Could you imagine someone being like, "Take that down! I did not approve this."
Yeah,
photo."
Rachel Feinstein would do that.
I did not
Yeah.
say that.
Go to the next one, Mike, please. Oh yeah, right. That's that. What's it? Ganesh. They have a big parade for Ganesh, the
Right outside your house.
Hindu god. What?
Right outside your house.
You're right. This is what I'm always complaining about. Right? They used to have this
This
outside my house.
was like what's happening to my block on Saturday.
Oh, so you understand?
Sunday.
You hate parades too.
They had a huge party on my block on Sunday.
They did
Like every weekend.
on the
it's-
block going on
every
the avenue or on
weekend,
the street.
This is my block.
I hate this more than anything. Unfortunately, I mean, this wasn't on my block. But then the weird thing about this thing is they have this
Crazy.
sculpture, they parade it around, and then if you go to the next one, then afterwards they just throw it in the water. I don't know. I can't figure it out.
They let it float away.
I don't. Yeah, it seems that way. It's very strange. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know anything about this
I
festival.
don't know either.
I would love to just see that wash ashore. So, just-
I know. I would definitely have a spiritual awakening.
But I
if
want to
saw
know
that.
what god is that? You know?
Ganesh. It's
And
the
what is
Hindu,
the
Hindu
god of what?
I don't know. It's the Hindu god.
I know, but I want to know what of what. Like they have meanings.
I don't
Pretty
know.
cool.
Hindu god of beginnings.
Of big.
I know it's a good message.
Those ears.
It's not
are
like the
great.
Jewish god who clearly doesn't care.
Yeah, the elephant head is a patron of intellectuals, bankers, scribes, and authors.
Bankers.
That's what it says.
These religions
Well,
are from
that
a long
hat
time
definitely is expensive.
That gladiator hat.
Yeah,
Let's go to the next one, please, Mike.
someone's plus size.
Oh God, this is the line for the new iPhone 15. Are you kidding me?
They
What
have
is the
so
matter with
many
people?
Problems with iPhone 15. Did you know that?
I didn't know, but they always do. Every time a new iPhone comes
But
out,
this
they have
is a
problems.
major problem.
What's the problem now?
It's heating up too fast.
Oh,
It's
shit.
like-
How do they not know that?
It's kind of like what happened to the BlackBerry. If you watch that movie, remember there was like a chip issue, and then done.
No, I didn't see that movie. That sounds good. I watched the Tetris movie. Did you
Oh.
see that one?
No.
The guy who invented Tetris.
Oh yes. No, I did.
It was fantastic.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was
that
fantastic.
was interesting as
Yeah,
hell.
But
yeah.
the BlackBerry one is very good.
Oh, I'd like to see that too. God, Blackberries. Remember that? Oh,
iPhones
it's so weird.
Have to in the future. They have to show people what else they can do, so that people keep buying them, because you can't just keep making the same phone.
Yeah. I still have an Android because I don't know.
Ugh.
I know.
Android,
And it
person?
doesn't communicate well with other phones, but I like having the manipulation, being able to get into the phone and change certain things. So I can plug it into my computer,
Well,
and
iPhones
mess up stuff in there.
are going to be linked to your health pretty soon.
Oh, well, I'm sure they'll figure that out. Even though they don't have FaceTime on this, it's weird. I have to
You
use
should be
WhatsApp.
able to get your blood work done through your iPhone.
That's incredible.
I'm making that up.
Oh,
But that would be awesome.
makes sense if they had some sort of prick you could do, and then you know. Did you ever see the James Bond movie Casino Royale?
Yes.
The first one with Daniel Craig, and they're guiding him through it. Put the blue pen to your neck, and he puts something in his thing, and they're able to figure out what the toxin is.
Oh
Like he
yeah.
puts it in his arm, and I bet you that's a thing.
Well, that's how
Makes
that
sense.
girl got arrested. Remember the one who went to jail? The chick. She was like, I've got a way for people to get their blood, and it's so easy. And then she was.
Oh yes, of
Sorry
course.
about
The not Pharma, but the one has a strange low voice.
Yeah.
but doesn't look like she should have that low voice.
She was like,
She was lying.
talk like this, men will listen to me.
Yeah.
And so now I'm gonna lie to all of you.
Oh, that was That was crazy. Yeah, it says you can actually do that now, Marina. Diabetes app to control blood sugar. That's right. That's where I thought I've seen that
Ah.
before.
And then you connect it to the iPhone.
What's the next picture, Mike?
It is.
Oh yes, of course. We always do Fashion Week stuff. This is in Milan. This is the Tom Ford Spring
Oh, you should have
collection.
done the one with Angela Bassett. She was walking.
She was.
Yeah, you
I
got-
didn't. I did
Come
not
on,
know
give me
that.
some black women on the carpet, please.
I don't think they discriminate on the carpet with
Well,
when it
there
comes
was
to
this
that.
great vision of Angela Bassett walking the runway. It's like
She looks great, right? She's got muscles
She
too.
looks
Like
amazing.
she's physically fit.
Oh, and I don't know
she's
how old
really
she is, but
cool.
she looks.
She's got to be in her 50s by now, at least, right?
I think she may be 60.
I think so too.
Yeah.
What's the next picture, Mike? I think it's fashion stuff again. Oh no! Oh, there was I had it mixed up. That's when that ad came on and everybody was booing. That was last night.
It's enough. There were probably like enough. of
Exactly,
us.
and their team was just playing dismal, so they had
Oh,
just
that-
had it,
yeah,
and people were booing. This was on Monday Night Football last week, nationwide. Go on, Mike. Sorry,
Remember when they booed Justin Bieber?
David Juskow, because I
Well,
remember
that's
that.
a given.
Now this is Fashion Week again, the spring collection
She
and
must be in hell.
Paris fashion. What did you say?
Looks like Hellraiser.
What's the next slide, Mike? You got that right. I'm with you. It's exactly what it looks like.
They
What the fuck?
stole it. They stole
They
it.
ripped off Pinhead. I think
That's
they're making a
scary.
new one with a girl, Pinhead.
This is the scariest character of all. This movie, I watch a lot of horror,
Yeah, I know you do.
and
That's right.
Hellraiser really scares me.
Yeah, I've seen Hellraiser 3 times for some reason. I don't know why, and that's like the worst one.
Well, and the recent one was actually kind of scary.
Oh, I didn't see it. Yeah, that's a scary franchise. For
Just
some
the
reason.
idea that you can, and then they've sort of ripped off Hellraiser franchises. I guess it's a franchise now.
Oh, it totally is.
It's
There's
been, yeah.
about 5 or 6 movies. What's the next one, Mike?
Yeah, because the one with the female came out last year on Hulu.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm way behind.
Yeah.
How was it?
No one.
Was she pretty?
I'll
Someone
make a
got
picture.
nose job.
That's that statue's called Juskow. And then somebody cleaning it up. But the next slide is the best one because it's a job somebody's got to do. Hello.
Well,
Are we allowed to show that?
It's a statue.
Remember you told me
this is when Viagra was thought about. There's
oh.
got to be something.
Do you think a lady has to clean that or could a dude do that?
I think she gets to clean that.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Stacy, you're going to clean Juskow today.
She's really like far.
Yeah, but she's right underneath. Well, she's staying away because she's like embarrassed.
Is she cleaning or is she repainting it black?
Boom.
Let's fix that.
That's the sound clip. That's brilliant. Oh, go to the next one, Mike. Oh, yeah. This is a fucking art exhibit. What the hell?
Okay, so you guys know this. Yeah, what is that? You know the
They call it the
story
Big
that
Dipper.
just happened in Denmark of a guy who got like I think almost $60,000 for it to do an installation. They wanted him to do something, and it's just a frame,
No, I
and
didn't
it
hear
says "Take the money and run."
Oh, my God. No.
And they're taking him to court because they want their money back.
Oh.
$60,000 for just a frame. Nothing is in the photo. Take the money and run.
Yeah, that's rude. That's not art.
He's like, it is art.
No, it's not.
Now this
And neither is this.
is what is it supposed to be?
I don't know. They call it the Big Dipper or something, but I don't know what it's supposed to be.
It
doesn't
looks
make
like
any
she's like,
sense.
I plugged that in wrong.
I don't. She's just an assistant there. It's by this woman Jessie Darling, and that's the exhibit.
So it's a warped ladder going into a wall.
Oh, is it a ladder?
Looks like it's.
I thought it was just a duct.
No, it's got rungs on it.
I wonder what it means.
And is she just watching it?
I think she's there for the picture. She's the assistant at the museum that it's in or whatever it's in. She just got lucky, quote, to be in the picture.
There is something interesting about this photo, being that there's like, what is that next to it? It's like books and stuff.
That's the question.
It's like clutter. It's like, this is what happens when you don't clean your house.
Well, at least there's a lot of room in there. It's nice. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, that's an art exhibit too. It's World Heart Day at a hospital in Barcelona, but
who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna bring attention to anything. That's terrifying.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Who you gonna call?
Let's go to the next one. I'm trying to go through them because you have to go soon.
Very.
Did you know there was a breakdancing contest still? The world champion of breakdancing?
Breakdancing never left. It's just, but he's very flexible.
Well, of course.
My God.
What's his name? Phil Wizard.
Yeah.
He's good. Oh,
Yeah,
he's good.
he's
Oh, you know
very
Phil Wizard. He's
flexible.
good. What's the next one, Mike, please? Oh, yeah. This is this is a demonstration for the restoration of nature or something like that. And yeah, they're just, this is a protest kind of to.
Oh, the guy's protesting.
He's
and they're
protesting.
laughing.
Yeah, because he looks ridiculous. It's for animal and nature, but it's,
And they're like, oh, come on.
exactly. That's why it's.
Oh my God, that is so. What is that? Is that a frog?
My guess is it's some sort of extinct or soon to be extinct toad or something.
And he's
Maybe
yelling. I'm
Yeah.
assuming. These guys are
Salamander.
having a good time.
Yeah, they're having a
That's
good
the
time.
best protest I've ever seen.
What's the next one, Mike? Oh yeah, this is so weird. These guys are Formula Kite Championships. This is in England. I mean, how is this a thing? I mean, it's the stupidest. I mean, what? I mean, I want to do it, but it's a team sport.
Wait, what?
That's where are they going?
Well, look at the next one. Oh, what the next one? I think I made fun of it.
No.
Oh no, that's what. Yeah, that's what
Oh,
they fly those kites, and then I mean, it looks kind of cool, but it looks stupid without the kites.
But how is it a team sport?
I don't know. It's called Formula Kite.
Oh, teams like the way NASCAR has teams, quote unquote. Yeah.
Yeah, go to the next one. That's what I think I made fun of it. I can't remember. Oh yeah, right. I was thinking of Escape from L.A. when Kurt Russell and that guy are on surfboards. They're riding through the city.
Yeah.
Where the
Yeah.
oceans come. Do you ever see that one? Escape
it's
from
been a long
L.A.
time, probably not.
Yeah, go to the next one. That's
Yep.
remember he's riding on the surf and he sees
Mhm.
Steve Buscemi riding along and he's like, "What?"
Well, by the way, I've worked with him in the Louis show that he did, and
Horse-
I forget Horace and Pete. He's such a nice guy.
Oh, wasn't sure which direction you were going in that. That's what I've heard. You can't have a career like his if he wasn't cool. It seems like everybody likes him. He's in that new TBS thing with Daniel Radcliffe, and they've done 4 seasons together. So,
But it's also like when he was acting, I was like, "Oh, did we start? Oh my god,
oh, that's cool.
he's so real."
Yeah, he seems people really like him a lot. Obviously, Adam Sandler likes him. All these nice people like him. So
cool.
that's cool. That's good to know. What's the next
Yeah.
one, Mike? I think it's again from Escape from LA. It's
Yeah.
right. Then this is them surfing and right on the streets of LA. And if you go to the next one, you can see he's leaving now to go catch the villain, which is Steve Buscemi. he's gonna get off the surf and jump in his car. What a classic film, huh? It was the sequel to Escape from New York. Maybe it wasn't as classic as we think. That's Snake Plissken.
I don't know. It's been a while.
You're supposed to say, "I thought you were dead."
It.
Well, why would you? Did you see Escape from New York though? You must have seen that one. What?
Sorry.
No, that's okay. That's the next one is the that guy. What is that? Rana Kuro. I can't think of his name. Junior. He should be the MVP this season. He did 70 stolen bases and 40 home runs in one season. It's never been done before.
Ooh.
So that's when
Is he
hit
holding
the,
up a pizza box?
He's opening up a base.
Oh,
He stole second base.
look at
and
me!
then,
I'm like, he's got pizza.
I think that's cool. Go to the next one, Mike.
get
I think
excited
it's all
for pizza
sports
like
stuff.
that, too.
Oh yeah, this is the big dog swim event in England. Now we know dogs like to go in the water, but this one just looks like, oh please
No
don't put
dogs,
me-
not all dogs. No,
I thought they like the water.
No, there's some dogs that will drown if you throw them in
Oh,
water.
well, I'm assuming this one likes.
This
being in the
one,
pool.
yeah. My mom had a dog that you could see climb up a ladder and get out of the water.
No way.
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing that I love.
Wow.
The dog's name was Chloe, and the dog would climb up the ladder, and I would show people, and they'd go, "I've never seen that before." The other dog they have almost drowned. In the water. Like it's just not every dog can do that. It's important information.
Oh, I know. Because I didn't know that. I thought all dogs like to swim.
No.
Because cats are the exact opposite. They hate water.
Yeah.
Although it's funny that dogs like to swim, but they hate baths. Anyway, go to the next one, please. Right. So these are all the flooding in Bangladesh. This is, they say, commuting. I don't know why all these kids are commuting to work, but I guess that's why it sucks living there.
Oh, God.
Some commute they got there. That's actually the way I commute to work because I take the bike every day. But go on. See all the flooding in Bangladesh. Then you have the flooding. The next one in where's that? Greece.
I thought it was New York City.
No, but right. And then if you go to the next one, I don't have the New York City yet. DC. And then if you go to the next one, there's a drought in Brazil. So it's impossible.
You got to think about where you're moving, folks. I heard someone say, "I want to live near water." Not in.
I think that was me.
Was that you?
I don't know. I always want to live near the beach.
It's like a great thing if you could have a vacation home
Yeah.
and say, and here's a great line. "Oh my God, my vacation home is flooded."
Right. Who's going to feel bad for
But
you?
but like, don't move near water, people.
Yeah.
And Brooklyn is.
Oh, I know.
I told Modi that. I was like, Modi, I was like talking to Modi about finding a place. And I told him, I said, but Brooklyn's going to be flooded, I think. He goes, okay, now you're talking crazy talk. And I was like, no, I'm just saying, like, it's Brooklyn is
I think last weekend there were cars
tough.
floating on the Brooklyn Queens Expressway. It just got flooded.
Got to know
And
where
that's
those
like
lowest points are.
lifted up.
And the buildings in the island of Manhattan is weighing the island down.
Oh, absolutely. That makes so much sense to me.
Oh,
You don't know. Yeah. I mean,
but where I
I
was,
think it'll happen in our
nothing,
lifetime.
not an issue.
What's the next one, Mike? I think we're almost finished.
Harlem.
Oh, that's a volcano in Chile. We have a Chile person here, Catalina, so I always put on what's going on there. That's the weird part. There's an active volcano with snow in Chile. It's raining some places. It's a drought other places. The whole world's a mess. Oh, that's Catalina saying me living next to the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, there it is. But she also lives near this volcano. Well, she doesn't live next to it because apparently she lives in what's it called, Valparaiso, and I don't know how far Santiago is from Valparaiso. I finally figured it out. Let's go to the next one, which probably should be the last one. Yeah.
That was me on Thursday.
This is Poupée. This guy's 56 years old. He's been in that Toronto Zoo since 1974.
He's got the look of like, will they turn the music down or not?
Exactly. This is his birthday, and he's like, "You got to be kidding me! I'm still alive.
He's just like,
Why am I living in Canada?"
These people are so annoying. That's the look.
Well, that's the look when you're 56 for sure.
Yeah.
He absolutely looks like a 56-year-old.
Another
Yeah.
block party.
Yeah.
Please.
He's got 5 children and some grandchildren as well.
I could have been any which way but loose.
Yeah.
The pandas, what is it? The koala bears, or not the koala bears. The pandas are going back to China.
Why?
I don't know. There's like they have some rights to those pandas. Or
they don't give them. They lend them.
They lend them?
Yeah, they have to go. Usually they go back after a certain time period.
China's like, give it back. We don't like you right now.
Right. We have a problem with China. That's it for everything. I know you have to go.
Oh my goodness!
They had a question for you though.
Who?
Elizabeth had a question for you.
Marina, will you get another cat?
Oh, that's a good question.
No, not right now. Not unless I have someone who can also help me with a cat. Because
me too. The same.
I've realized like taking care of a cat by yourself when they're sick is it's tragic and it's so hard.
I didn't even think about the sick part. I was thinking you travel a lot too, and then you got to leave it, and you get sad because we love our cats.
I got so sad.
That's why. I mean, I'm going to California, and I'm like going after class. I'm like going, and then I'm going to stay with my sister when I come home for like a day and just go back to school. Like I can leave for a week. In who's that?
That's the actress. And
oh God, she's way hot. How do you like that? I can leave for a week without having to worry, but I never could have done that if I had because I miss her so much. And when I would be on the road, if I'd be in a hotel room, I would miss her.
It's like having kids.
Yeah, and
that's what parents go through.
I couldn't take it anymore. So I want a cat more than anything again. I love my cat, but yeah,
cats are the best.
Maybe if I had a domestic partner, I would get one, but
whenever I see a domestic partner.
Yes.
Did you say a domestic partner?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I'm a homosexual. That's what. I'm leaving all the possibilities.
But I think it is the smartest. I mean, there's a lot of women who have cats and they're doing it all by themselves, but it's expensive.
It's expensive, and like I said, I just get too sad when I'm traveling.
Yeah, so having a partner is important to having a pet.
Yeah, I think so. Especially a dog. A dog's a two-man operation.
Good question. Yeah. And I think about Billy all the time.
I think about Selena all the time. Anyway, Marina, I cannot thank you enough for joining us. I'm excited that you are going to do your show right now, right here in the Comedy Cellar. You will be on October 5th in Pennsylvania at, what was the name of the place? The Happy Town, USA?
Soul Joe's.
I know it's Soul Joe's, but what was the name of the place?
The Soul Joe's Cafe in sunny.
Right, and then you'll be in Boston. That's not a private gig, right? That's something people can come see you?
They have to register. They would have had to have registered by now. So that's why I'm not real. It's like inside Sunnybrook at Soul Joel's inside Sunnybrook. That's Thursday.
And anybody can go see
7 p.m. Please get your tickets. If you know someone, let them know that I'm coming.
Yeah. And the other thing is she's always here. If she's not on the road, she's here on the weekends for sure. You can always see Marina perform. She's one of the best people they have here.
Oh, thank you.
And Marina, also her podcast, Friends Like Us, is very popular. And that's you can get that anywhere on iTunes, obviously, and Spotify. And then, of course, our Saturday show, which will be back in a month. We were promoted on YouTube. Me, her, and lovely Evelyn get together and talk about her show.
Can I just say the Silent Spring Institute, if you're listening to this and you want to know about products that have cancer in them, like there's a list they put up a list. You should know.
You told me about underarm deodorant now, and you're freaking me out.
I use a rock.
I keep thinking about it every day because you told me about it.
Well, these are things that they're doing. This is advanced.
I finally found one that works for me. I believe you that it makes sense that there's something in it. I don't know. I don't want to know about the other stuff, I guess.
Silent Spring. So Thursday, October 12th at the Revere Hotel, Boston Common.
And that's the thing for products. People are looking for products that cause cancer.
Yeah, they're going to have a celebration. They have like a radio guy that I met. That's going to be really fun.
That's the rock that you use for your underarms? That's true, Mike?
Yes, that's it. I broke it. Sometimes it lasts for a year.
It lasts for a year?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem so
sweat it and you just
antiseptic.
It works. It works for me.
Where do you leave it?
Deodorant's not antiseptic either.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean. I mean, it's just. I mean, where do you leave it?
What do you mean where you leave it? You put it in the cabinet like everything else. Yeah.
Does it smell? Make the cabinet smell? Does it
No.
smell?
No.
There's no perfumes
you
to
rinse
it.
With water. No perfumes.
So it's just an antiperspirant, or is it an antiperspirant deodorant?
Both.
Yeah, that's what you need. Both.
It does both.
That's good.
I haven't had not everyone does it work for. I know some people that it does not work for them. So, and some people smell like corn chips when they use it.
Well, you never smell that way, and I've never seen you perspire. Except
I
when
perspire when I'm
you have hot flash. That's not fair. But otherwise, so I guess it is working.
It is working.
And ladies, remember, I mean, there's been multiple times, I'm sure all guys have done this, where we end up using Secret because there's nothing else around sometimes. And boy, is that stuff good. So then you're like, wow, do women perspire more than men? Because Secret's unbelievable.
Is right here that goes into your lymph nodes. That's why. Your lymph nodes. You know what your lymph nodes are?
How dare you speak to me like that?
You're a lymph.
You're a flame retardant.
Your head's a lymph.
Anyway, next week, as you know, I'll be on the road. So Alon Altman will be hosting. I'll try and chime in for the football picks.
Alon Altman.
On Billy Joe, we have an unreleased track called Where's the Revolution? Good times for that. And I cannot thank Marina Franklin enough for coming down and coming down early when she doesn't have to be here for a while. And of course, Mike, where are you going to be this week?
I've got no spots this week.
No. Mike's back in town. What movie are you doing this week?
The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
With what?
With Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Right, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Richard Dawson.
Yep.
Yes. Not a classic, but a fun one to break down.
A Christmas tree.
Right. Anyway, we'll see you all. Well, I won't. I'll see you a little bit anyway. Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you next time on the Comedy Cellar Nightly Show.